Hey guys, I'm back. We're back from Paris. We had a wonderful time, and it's even better being home though with the kids because we just missed them. You know, towards the end of your trip, you know where you should be. You know, you need to be home with your kids, and they know that, you know, seeing their cousins is fun, and going to the movies with just their cousins was fun, and you know, everyone does a different thing for a week, and it's nice to change it up a little bit, including the kids. And we spoke to them every day. We saw them every day, FaceTime-wise. We spoke to them before they went to school, but it's just not the same. After about 5 days of the trip, like it takes a couple of days to get into the trip to make sure they're okay, and I know they're fine, and they're enjoying life right now, and we started to relax and had a good time. But towards the end, you kind of feel like, okay, I need to be home. I need to be back with my kids and get back into my routine, because this is a fantasy, it's not reality, and it's going to end. So anyway, just how I look at it. But so we're back. We had a wonderful time. I did some good shopping. If you haven't seen my videos, please check them out. I had a really good time. My husband had a great time. He just loves Paris as much as I do, and we will do it again. You know, it's just it's always good to be back. Anyway, so let me go into what I'm here for today. My video is about my April favorites, and I tend to ramble, so I want to get going on this. And I'm using my new camera, and I don't know how to really use it still, and my editing's not great. I'm just learning about it, so just bear with me. But yeah, hopefully you like it. So the one thing that I love for the month of April, and I won't repurchase it because now I have my Bioderma, but it's the micellar, I think it's micellar cleansing solution by Vichy. Really good stuff. I mean, if I couldn't get my hands on Bioderma again, this would be just fine. But this is really good, so I've been enjoying that. The other thing, since I didn't put it on this side, it's on this side, let me show you. It's my Elizabeth Arden Visible Difference, which I bought, say like the first week of April, and I've been using it. I didn't take it with me on vacation. I used the Genifique samples, but I really do enjoy this. So this is really good. The smell I'm not thrilled with, but I think that it's really, yeah, it's kind of medicinal, but it's really good. That was my stomach. Oh, sorry. I need more coffee. Anyway, so Visible Difference by Elizabeth Arden is really good stuff. I like that. I would repurchase that again, but this is going to last me quite some time. It's pretty big. The other thing that I loved for the month of April, and did I bring this? I brought this with me on vacation, but I don't think I used this. I think I just used my little Chanel samples. Is my MAC Face and Body. I love this. I'm in the color N3. It's liquidy, but it blends out beautifully. And what I have been loving with all of my foundations for the month of April is my next product I'll show you. But this is really good. If you're interested in purchasing this, I would give it a recommendation to do so. But the other thing that I've been loving on top of all of my foundations has been my Laura Mercier Natural Beige Mineral Powder Foundation. And I used this originally on its own with just MAC Fix Plus, and it wasn't giving me the look I wanted. But then when I realized it probably would be better over something like a foundation, it really just came to life for me. So I really have been enjoying this. And I will try the Classic Beige too. But right now the Natural Beige is really perfect. Chanel Illusoire. Really love this for the month of April. I really love this. I don't tend to wear it on its own. It's great for the lid, but bringing it up into my crease areas as far as it goes. But I will follow up with powdered eyeshadow with it. But on the lid, it's very, very pretty. So I've worn it on my lid with nothing and just an eyeliner, and I have worn it on my lid with Verve from the new Naked palette by Urban Decay, and I think it really gives a real pretty effect. And this is Illusoire, if I didn't say that. So I really did love this for April. The other Chanel product that I love all the time is my Chanel bronzer in number 62, I think it is. Yeah, Epic. Really perfect color for me. Really, I didn't take this with me on vacation now because I was bound and determined to make Bobbi Brown's bronzer work for me, and I think it's in medium, and it tends to make me look orange, so I have to use it very, very sparingly. I have to put it on my brush, and then I have to put it on my hand just to get most of it off, and then I dust it all over my face, and I can make it work that way. But Bobbi Brown bronzer is I'm not a big fan of, but I did use it because I wanted to justify buying it, and it's just sitting here practically brand new. That's my little ramble about that. The other thing that I loved for April, and I will love for May and every month thereafter, is my NARS Douceur. I cannot be without this. This is a generally very pretty, flattering color for me. And I guess for probably most people, it's just that neutral of a color. I think it's fantastic, so I love this. My Boscia cleansing gel, my purifying cleansing gel, I used it every day in Paris. I used it before Paris. I love this, and this was just really, really good. So I really would recommend that a lot. And I'm going to look more into those products by then. My Chanel perfume. I bought this in Paris last year. I did use a quick spritz of it almost every day in April if I wasn't using something else, which is behind me in my makeup collection, my perfumes behind me. But I do love this. And this is kind of like my signature scent for the spring. So that's really a great, great scent for me. My Makeup Forever little kabuki brush. I didn't use it at all during the week of Paris. I really didn't, because I didn't need to touch up my face, and I'll explain why in my weekly favorites, because I had something that really set my makeup. I didn't have to touch it. But prior to going away, I use this all the time. It's in my bag. It's the only face brush I have in my bag, and this is used for my blush, my bronzer, and my powder. Whatever I need to do, if I need to touch up at all, this is the one thing I use, so I love that. And I got that at Sephora, and I think it was only like $40. It wasn't too bad. Never shed. I cleaned it, and it's perfect. It's a really good brush. The other thing for April that I love was this limited set from Becca that I got in a Duane Reade in Manhattan, and it came with this really pretty highlight, and it's called Moonlit. So I used Laura Mercier on my vacation, but this I used prior, and I absolutely love it. It's more of a liquid highlighter. Not more of a liquid, it is a liquid highlighter, but just a very, very pretty, subtle highlight. So I absolutely love this, and I used it a lot, and I use it down my nose, and you know, everywhere we do our highlight. I really, really like it. Another thing I liked, and I lost it in my makeup drawer because I have so many lipsticks, is this Revlon Color Stay Soft and Smooth in Satin Rosewood. And I really think this is such a pretty color. It's just, it looks great on me, and I've used it with everything from my Bronzelle lip liner, which is what I'm going to show you next on my April favorites, and I've used it with Chanel's Bordeaux lip liner, and it's just a great color. It really blends well with different kinds of liners, so I really like that. And mentioning my Bronzelle by Lancome, absolutely love it. It's right up there with some of my favorite lip liners for my skin tone. Absolutely fantastic. I think everyone's familiar with it, but I will swatch it. Just a real pretty neutral color for me, and I love it. And I can put a red lipstick with this and it'll still look good. So I really do like that. My Clinique Airbrush concealer. Great. It works so good for me. It blends in beautifully with whatever foundation I have. It's just a meltable, if I can use that word, concealer. Highly recommend, and I'm in 01 Fair. And last but not least, I've been using this Jordana eyeliner. It's a felt tip eyeliner, and it's really good. And if I didn't watch Nuber XO, I never would have discovered it. I never would have tried a Jordana product ever. So thank you, Nuber. And this is a really good, and it's 01 Black. And it's just great. So that's it, guys. I want to get more videos out. I'll see you in my next video. I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you soon. Bye.